Hi everybody, welcome back to my cattle ranch. Today we are taking steps into a bigger farm. So first of all, we're gonna need to go buy another 10 cattle. That's the plans for today. And also we're gonna get our first animal trailer and then add some bees to our farm. But let's quickly check what we done in the last episode. So we added our first let me show you here our first bales and pallet storage. As you can see, we already stacked a few bales in there. We sold about 4 bales of silage, and then we also got our trailer that we use um, for loading our bales. It's an auto loader, as we want to get this one because it makes life easier for us and we don't struggle. And then we need to take our tractor. We're gonna take the John Deere. Sorry, is it the John Deere, the 3080 if I'm correct. Then we're gonna go buy it's 3650. Not a 3080. I don't know where I got 3080. Maybe the cultivator. But we're gonna take the John Deere and we're gonna go buy our first animal trailer and get our first additions of cattle to the farm. So let's jump in the trailer. Then we go to our. Sorry, I need to start the tractor first. But we need to add some animals to our cattle farm so we can start producing our first babies, and then I will show you also what is the plans for the next episode. But I need at least almost $500,000 to add this extension to our farms, and we also need to take a look at maybe increasing our greenhouse and our chicken coops. So that will be also in future plans, but hopefully that will be successful in the future plans. So I will go to the shops and I will meet you at the shop to buy our first animal trailer. Okay, so we finally at the shop. So I'm gonna quickly run into the dealer to see if we can get a proper price on our animal trailer. We're not going too big on the animal trailer as it is out of our budget to go big, but at least we can start with something. Okay, we're finally done in the shop. We went with this animal trailer. We can load about 6 cows inside, and then we can transport them where we want to go. And this will definitely come in handy in the future episodes. So let's hook it up quickly to the John Deere, and then we're going across the road to go buy our first 6 cows, and then we will go to the farm to offload them, and then we need to come back to buy the other 4. So I'm planning on 10 cows. We planning on getting the 18-month-old cows, as they will produce faster. How can I say? They can reproduce faster than buying the young cows and let them grow old, as they're gonna need to grow about 18 months to start producing. So that's out of the option. So we're gonna park here, and then we're gonna quickly jump out and see what's on the menu. So I think I'm gonna continue with the Angus cows. So we're gonna go out for 6 for now, then we'll come back for the 4. So let's buy them and add them to the trailer. Let's just take a look inside if we even can. Doesn't look like we can see. Wrong button. I want to actually jump on top of the tractor and see if we can see inside the trailer. Or let's just... Okay, as you can see, they're in there. It's a bit hard to see now. Okay, yeah, you can see the cattle are inside. So let's quickly take them to the farm. Actually, I think I made a fault here. Let's just quickly check here. I actually needed to take a look at maybe buying our Holstein, but we can add them at a later stage. So yeah, let's take these back to the farm, and then we can come back to Collective 4 and continue with our plans for this episode. So I'll see you guys back at the farm. Okay guys, we finally at the farm. We just need to turn properly so we don't bump the trailer, and hopefully we can succeed in this process of adding cows, and it hopefully helps us to increase our profits later on. So I believe we're gonna need to park here in this corner. Let me just go around this trailer. I actually needed to park it at a better place. So hopefully my reversing skills is gonna be good to park it at the right place. A little bit to the other side. I'm going way off center here. Okay, so I figured out where to park it. I was just a bit off center to offload the cattle. So we can offload them now, and we can add the 6 we have. Yes. And there you can see we have our 6 new cattle here, and we need to go fetch the other 4. So when I'm done with that, you will see that all of them are in here. Then we can move to the next piece of adding a beehive to our bees that side. Let me just quickly run there, and then I can show you quickly what's going on there. At this moment the bees don't produce any honey, as okay, they still do. I think it's a bit later on they don't produce any honey as it's in the winter seasons. So yeah, we're gonna add one of these also extra one. Then we can I want to put it here, but we will see when we get there where we're gonna add it. So let's hook up, let's jump into the tractor again, and then I will see you guys when I'm back. Okay, so we're finally back from the animal dealer. We have all our cattle in here now. So I thought of the idea when I was traveling from the animal dealer back to the farm, is that we're gonna raise them, or not raise them, feed them and give them water so that they can reproduce, and then we're gonna sell all the parents if they finish producing their babies I believe about 2 to 3 months after they given birth to their babies. Then we're gonna raise the babies and sell them also, so that we can add more a dairy cow here, so that we can with the expansion I'm planning, we can then sell milk also. So that's the big plan I have. I will show you what the actual plan is, how I'm gonna exceed it, and I'm gonna make that happen. So let's quickly, wrong menu, was the right menu, quickly buy our beehive. Just not, I just need to remember where it was. I believe it's on the animals, yes, and then beehives. So I thought of this beehive, as will produce a little bit better than the other beehives, as it's a bigger beehive. So we're gonna add this beehive, I believe around here, so we will still be able to move with the tractor past it to pick up the pallets, as I thought of doing it this side to make it better. But yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, yes, it looks a bit better. So yeah, we're gonna build this beehive here, and then we can produce a little bit more honey. So yeah, we're gonna quickly jump back into the construction menu, and then I can show you what our plans is. But we first gonna jump to field number 7. Okay, so the field number 7 I'm talking about is this one, as it is a bit of a um, cheaper option between field number 7, field number 6. Okay, with field number 6 we get a little bit more hectares, but I'm not looking at the hectares, I'm looking at the price difference. There's about a $20,000 price difference between the two. So not a 20, a $40,000 price difference. So we're gonna look at buying field number 7 first, and then later on expand to field number 6. So what we're gonna do with field 7 is we're gonna add our first big cattle parcel, cattle barn. It's gonna be this one, the one for 245,000. As we can produce milk here. So my idea is adding it maybe here on this side, but we're gonna probably need to move some of these trees on this corner so that we can build a road, technically build a road, or on this edge here. So it's gonna cost a little bit more than just the 254,000, as we need to add the fence and also the land that's gonna be deformed. So that's gonna cost a little bit more. So that's what our plan is here. Then we can put the fence all the way around on this piece of land here. So that will give us the opportunity to add, if I'm correct, about 400 cattle on this piece of land. So that's the plan for the next episode. But first of all, we're gonna need to make money. I don't wanna borrow money, as it can end up giving you trouble at the bank, and that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to lose any cattle or anything because of that. So we need to work smart, and I'm gonna work for the money we need to do this. So at this moment we have a few nice contracts that is ready to do. So we have the cultivating. This one is definitely a nice one. It's gonna take a long time, but we're gonna do that. And also you can see at the harvesting, also a nice big contract. So we're gonna do all the contracts here. I don't believe I'm gonna do the wood transport and the fertilizing, because the fertilizing contracts takes actually more money than you get out of it. So you need to buy the fertilizer and everything else to be able to do that. So that's why we're not doing fertilization contracts. So I believe that's gonna be that for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. and stick around for the next one, because I believe the next one is gonna be a good one, and then we can start adding a big part to our farm. And I'm actually looking at least $500,000 to be able to do this expansion to the farm. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a blessed day, and I see you in the next one.